As a kid, I used to always just walk this way and make her like moonwalk. I made her moonwalk across the whole map before. Anyway, guys, hey guys, welcome back to more Pokemon Colosseum. Last episode, we defeated the dual circle, obtained a plethora of new shadow Pokemon, including a new teammate. We also learned about the Colosseum and its secrets and how they're being used to give away shadow Pokemon to the challenging winners. This episode, we have to go and defeat the Colosseum and hopefully become one of those winners that get one of the shadow Pokemon or taken to a base of some sort. So let's go. I believe. Nah, not yet. Jumping the gun there. Actually, I do believe we want to head over here first. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll cut this out. If I'm right, well, I'm going to leave it in. You guys will know. So you want to head down here to the little spray-painted Pokeball. You want to talk to this guy. This is Duncan. The name's Duncan. I run the Colosseum here. If you wish to enter a battle, go see the Colosseum's receptionist. Now, if you excuse me, I'm busy. I'm on the lookout. Nobody's supposed to get past me. There's nothing special behind the bookshelf. Oh, really? Yeah, down here. That's why, Marcia. We've got to somehow snag them from the criminals. Wow! You startled me! How'd you get in here? That's weird. My little brother's supposed to be on the lookout. Oh, he was. He just let me walk right by him. My sister hasn't done anything but chatter. I'm so bored. I want to play house. Are you Papa's friends? I'm Marcia. I'm pleased to meet you. But sorry, we're busy. We're talking about something that's quite important. Please come and visit and play with us another time. Duncan, how much more are you going to take from Meyer B and his stooges? They're using you and the Colosseum. What is the matter with you? Have they sucked the spirit right out of you? To be fair, he's got a point. Duncan's literally jacked and he's just kind of sitting here like a bitch. So you just clam up. I've lost faith in you. That man that went out is Sylvia. He's Duncan's friend. But he was really angry. His face looked all scary. Sorry, but I'm busy. You'll have to excuse me. Busy doing what? Sitting here moping? Alright, let's go take out that Colosseum. We got lives to save and people to rob. Whoa! One too many on the job, huh? Somebody, there's trouble. Help me. What's wrong, buddy? The chief's inside. Sylvia came in. Oh, that was the guy who stormed out Duncan. Oh, wow. He got wrecked, too. Ow. Wow, 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 wow. That Sylvia's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. The Colosseum's going to be without power. Chief, are you alright? Yeah, the only thing that's bruised is my pride. It was only Sylvia, so I wasn't expecting any trouble. Huh? But isn't Sylvia Duncan's trusted lieutenant? What's his motive for doing this? That's what I want to know. He's ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you, younglings. I'll be fine, thanks. But I need to ask for a favor. Will you hear me out? If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. I need you to find that gear Sylvia ran off with. I'm counting on you, younglings. Alright, well, seeing as we just got tasked with responsibility from a complete stranger, we have nothing else better to do but go and do it! So where is this gear? Where would Sylvia hide this gear? Is it in one of the houses? Is it behind, you know, a little alleyway? Is it even in Pirate Town? No, it ain't in Pirate Town. Remember the construction lot that we went to? Well, with no implication telling you to do so, you're supposed to come here. And now, if you are a 10-year-old, obviously, you would go straight towards it. Unless you're me. I spent about 2 hours trying to look for this. And this was before, like, you could look stuff up on the internet. So I literally just ended up going around everywhere and just clicking on stuff. And I eventually found it. I was proud of myself. But now as a full-fledged adult, I can find it in 2 seconds, and I'm proud of myself. That's called evolution. It's probably called something else, but we're going to go with evolution. Like a Pokemon. I've evolved. So we head back in here. Oh, there's Duncan. Terribly sorry, Chief. Are you sure you're okay? Yep. I'm fine. There's no need for any worrying. Good, that's good. But Sylvia, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it was right. I can't blame the man for that. Enough about that, Duncan. Instead, I think you should look over there. Hey, it's me. You people? What do you mean, you people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, Duncan. Yeah, that gear! You found it for us? What amazing luck! I'll ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. Really? I don't know if you knew this or not, but I blew up an old gang base, so like, you know, and I've been robbing Pokemon from people for the last 2 hours. So I mean, if you think you could trust me, I'll get you to slot that gear snugly back in the gap where it belongs. I like that word, snugly. Put the gear in. All done, standing by, let it roll. Oh, 30 long years of cranking gears, oh yeah. And with that, the city has power again, woohoo! That's the way it ought to be, things are fine now. I can tell that you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask, will you hear me out? No. I have no one else to turn to. Please hear me out. Well, sure. We've heard this story before. I'm grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what is going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. Really? Is it because I don't dress and look like every NPC in this game? I know you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. We'll think about it. Before we go there, we actually have to go check on something real quick before we get involved in your habits. We gotta make sure we're good. So if you go back to the jail after you return the gear, you'll see there is a key. You go over here, and you go down to this cell. It's Trudley and Folly. Even if you begged us, we're still not going to leave here. Listen, you have to promise you don't tell me or B we're hiding out here, okay? These guys are hiding in jail to hide from their boss. What a sinister man. Not young, I don't know how old he is. So if you use the jail key on this door here. Hey, what? Oh, wow, thanks. You're letting us loose? Hey, I don't know or care who you are, but thanks. See ya. So if you go in his cell and go in his bed, he leaves behind the TM for thief. Which is actually a pretty good move. You can steal items from Pokemon. Some Pokemon have held items. I'm not sure if you keep the items if you just KO the Pokemon after you steal it. I'll look that up. I'll look that up and, you know, type a little note in editing for you guys. But yeah, it's a pretty good move. It's a dark type move. It's something you can put on Umbreon, but I'd still rather just spam bite if you're going to use an Umbreon. So, up in the Colosseum. Actually, what's our team? I think this is... Yeah, I think I want to use Espeon and... I think we're going to use Flaffy. I think we're going to go with the Espeon Flaffy combo. So remember when we were doing the pre-gym and I said get used to the 4-battle format? Well, this is an example of it because we have another 4 battles There are multiple Colosseum challenges in this game, this being the Pirate Colosseum being, I guess, technically the second one. You go in and you're in a 4-battle knockout round. You have to win each battle in a row. You get healed in between battles, which is honestly amazing. You also get access to some of the coolest Pokemon themes ever. I think this first one, I'm pretty sure it's the basic normal theme. I have my sound turned down so it doesn't echo over my mic, so I can't hear it. But I believe this is just the basic theme. But I know some of the later themes are amazing. However, these battles aren't meant to be super tough. If you caught a lot of the shadow Pokemon, then you won't really want to worry about it because your Pokemon will be on par with their Pokemon, except their Pokemon are usually going to be unevolved Pokemon, while yours are in the mid or final evolutions. But yeah, this is, some people like these, some people don't. I personally like these. I kind of look at them as the replacement to a gym battle in a way, sort of, kind of. I always like when Pokemon games try to stray away from the typical 8 gym Elite Four storyline. Like, it's cool. Like, that method, or that idea, method, plan, whatever you want to call it, it works for sure. But at the same time, the same thing every single game gets kind of boring. Like Sun and Moon, I like they try to change it. I was a little about what they did. I didn't like Totem Pokemon were cool, but I didn't really like love it. I feel like a gym battle was more substantial than just a singular boss Pokemon. And in this game, you have these Colosseums, and then you just have like a bunch of boss battles, so to say. But I think it's cool. Like Scarlet and Violet, I think they did a really good job kind of giving you 3 different motives at once. You have your normal gym battles, you have your enemy team battles, and then you have your boss Pokemon battles, which is really cool. And obviously this game was made 19 years before Scarlet and Violet. But this game set the blueprint to everything. Everything. Alright, I turned up my TV sound just a little bit because I actually want to hear the music because the music is just so good. Hoping it doesn't echo over the mic. It shouldn't. We're gonna let's get rid of that Metatite. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that Metatite. Again, methods are always make it a 2v1. Once it's a 2v1, you pretty much win. Obviously, it's a 6v2, but I'm not trying to lose Pokemon because I gotta do push-ups at the end, and I feel like this is gonna be the biggest push-up challenge series that I've done yet. I've only done 2 other series. Dark Souls ran. Dark Souls had me doing a lot of push-ups, and a lot of it was because I was just being stupid. But yeah, no, just Pokemon fainting. Like, obviously at the beginning, when the Pokemon aren't super strong, you can kind of use your wits. But later on, just things happen. You get critted, you miss, you get hit with status effects. Things happen, so trust me. A lot of Pokemon will be fainting, and if you enjoy watching me do push-ups, you're going to watch me do a lot of push-ups at the end of this series. I promise you that. So I guess it's a good time to also talk about what I mentioned about having to purify. I think I mentioned it, but to 100% this game and get every reward, you do have to purify every single Pokemon. So it is worth to have Shadow Pokemon in your party that you don't plan on using on your team if you plan on 100%ing this game. For the fact that just sending them out in battle, walking with them, battling with them will lower their shadow meters, and eventually you do have to, again, you're going to have to purify all of them. I believe there's a way around this, and we'll talk about it more later. I was kind of diving into it a little bit when I was researching this project, but I'm not a fan of glitches. I might look into it and, like, you know, tell you guys about it, because obviously I get nobody wants to just kind of run through battles with a bunch of shadow Pokemon to purify their team to get one reward at the end. But at the same time, that's part of the grind. That's part of the reward. With no pain, there's no gain. And with no gain, there's no pain. And without gain, you have no gains. Also, I'm going to be quiet here. I'm going to let you guys listen to this theme, because this is the best theme ever. Such a good theme. Such a beautiful theme. I'm sad they didn't reuse some of the GameCube themes in later Pokemon games, because I feel like they are definitely forgotten about. I feel like a lot of people didn't play these games because a lot of gamers nowadays really don't have access to GameCubes and Wiis. And I believe these games are actually going for quite a bit on like eBay and Amazon and such now. But yeah, some of the absolute best music ever in a Pokemon game, I believe, came from this game and its sequel, XD Gale Darkness. As you can see, I changed Espeon's spot, so now he's looking back at Wes whenever he does an attack. Probably should switch out of Flaffy next turn. Getting a little low. It's funny, I gotta play this like a Nuzlocke, but just without the Nuzlocke rules. I gotta actually be smart. No, I guess I can keep Flaffy in. I don't think that Cacnea is really doing much with just absorbs. Yeah, as you can see, Espeon is just a powerhouse. Jeez. It's alright. Hyper Mode's a blessing when you're trying to purify the shadow Pokemon. It's just annoying when you're trying to do battles. But if you get 2 Hyper Modes a game, that'll knock off, or a battle, that'll knock off a whole chunk of Shadow Meter, which is pretty crucial. Pretty crucial. If you are going about purifying shadow Pokemon the legit way, quote unquote. Alright, and we got the final battle. That actually went pretty quick. Pretty decently quick. They got the epic trumpet solo. Or not solo, because the drums in the background. I don't know what I'm talking about. We got this Jack guy. Because he works out a lot, he thinks his Pokemon are strong too. Because I guess that's how it works out. Bagon's actually a little dangerous. Bagon's always like underratedly strong in my experience. Like, you think because Bagon's the first evolution, it's like, oh, it's not strong. But for some reason, it always just does, like, it does decent. Like, it's nothing to be, like, scared of. But if you, like, kind of assume, like, it's just going to go down like a Zigzagoon or something, you're in for a surprise. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe I lied. It's not that good. I'll tell you what, Shelgons though. Shelgons are annoyingly tanky. Yeah, I mean, that did a little chunk. Ooh. There's that oh, God. The headbutt flinch. We'll go with that. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll go into confusion on the Goldie, and we'll start chipping that down. I believe that Bagon's speed is now halved, and I think Flaffy can outspeed it. This Goldie's going to get a horn attack off. Is that the... Yeah, that's the 60 power one. Fury attack is the 5-hit move. Get those two mixed up quite a bit. Don't know why. I guess because in the Game Boy games, they always looked exactly the same, because it's the same animation. Ooh, Magnemite. Okay, this would be nice to have Quilava out for, but I think we can get away with just Shadow Rushing it twice. Confusion will knock out Golden. I mean, this is also a really good thing to have, is when you're constantly knocking out one Pokemon a turn. It kind of makes it a 2v1 in that sense, because the other Pokemon is the only one attacking. Ooh, that's a strong Delibird. And we're in hyper mode. Go figure. Alright, it's fine. We can you can use the hyper mode crit chance to one-hit the Magnemite. That Delibird might one-hit me with Present. Yeah, whatever. It's worth a push-up. All of my decisions are now going to be made in judgment of if I feel like doing another push-up or not. Alright, technical difficulties. You missed nothing except Flaffy just failing to one-hit KO a Magnemite. So let's just finish off this battle right here. That Delibird should be given a fat amount of experience. Yeah. Oh. Whoa. 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 You could have took one off of that. That was not needed. There we have it. We're champs. We won. We did it. Give us our gym badge. JK, we don't get gym badges in this game. We get shadow Pokemon instead. You're some kind of you're some kind of strong. Congratulations, you're the champion. You battled fabulously. Please accept your cash prize of $48. And also this victory prize, please. Also accept this TM06. This is toxic. This is a fantastic move. It badly poisons the target. So what this does is the first turn, it'll do 1/16 of their HP, and then it'll do 1/8, and then a quarter, and then half, and then I believe it one hits. I believe that's the order it goes in. So it starts off a little bit worse than normal poison, but it gets a lot better, and it's really good for stall Pokemon. Fortunately, we don't have a Pokemon that can use it right now, because all we have is Shadow Pokemon. We can put it on Umbreon, but we're not using Umbreon, and that's a really good TM that I don't want to use on an Umbreon that I'm not going to use. So we're just going to hold on to it for now. If you head out here, you're probably wondering, like, where's our Shadow Pokemon? Why didn't anything happen? When you go here and you meet this guy in like a little bug outfit. Hi there. You must be the superb trainer who has emerged triumphant in our latest battle challenge. Meyer B, who's the town's true mover and shaker, wishes you to have a gorgeous gift. Now, follow me. Let's present our lucky winner with a Shadow Pokemon and watch Chaos Unleashed. Oh, nice one. Our new champ is quite the appealing charmer. It makes a nice change from the parade of macho muscle men. Wait, this isn't happening. This guy. He's that West guy that Meyer B's been carrying on about. What? The same guy who messed with us in Phoenix City? Oh, I didn't know that when I let him in here. I'll boot you back out. Yep, this guy let us into his base. What a smart cookie. He comes equipped with a Yanma and a Pineco. That Yanma being a shadow Pokemon. Now, if this was Gen 4, I would recommend this thing because the evolution Yanmega is such an amazing evolution. Probably one of my favorites. However, it doesn't get that evolution. And it really doesn't get much of anything in that regard. It has really good speed and a really good special attack stat that you will never be able to take advantage of. Its move pool consists of Supersonic, which you can use to confuse your enemies. Detect, which is like a protect, so you get to stall for a turn. And Flaffy's gonna... Oh, okay, cool. I guess we're attacking ourselves. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I actually think we're gonna go with this method of operations. The only thing you have to look forward to this thing is it gets wing attack at I believe level 43, and that's it. That's literally it. This is one of those Pokemon that I recommend you use anything else because the stats are bad, the moves are bad, the abilities are cool. Speed Boost is an extremely cool ability, and Compound Eyes with the right Pokemon can be cool. I guess it helps with Supersonic hit a little bit more, but that's really about it with this guy. Nothing major, nothing to boast about. It's unfortunate that's Gen 3 and not Gen 4, or else I'd really recommend it, but it's Gen 3, so I recommend you stay away from this thing. It's good to see our Espeon's actually kind of getting up there in levels. Still under the level of most Pokemon we're battling against right now, but ooh, that hurt a little bit. How do I want to approach this? I think I'm going to go into Mischievous. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. We'll go into Mischievous. Let's try to throw a cheeky Great Ball, though. If we can get... Oh, I only have one left. I got to go get more Pokeballs after this. Go into this. We'll go into Mischievous. Also check on Makahita. If his Shadow Gauge is like all the way at white, I'm going to switch him out for another Pokemon, start working on them, because I think it's important that we keep the Shadow Gauges dropping. Oh, that's so lucky. That makes me so happy. The rest of this battle should be pretty easy peasy. Bug types, unfortunately, aren't the strongest typing in this game. Sparkle, Sparkle. I'm never going to get over that. I'm never going to get over that. Leech Life is such an unfortunate move, because in this game, it's only 20 power. I think in Gen 6, it went to 80 power. It became like a BAMF move for the bug types. But in this game, it's the most laughable move in the game. My Pokemon go into hyper mode more often than anything in this game. Case in point. Alright, with that Cypher Peon defeated, we have entry into the base. Got a whole lot of money from him too, jeez. He is stacking. It's useless. I don't stand a chance of winning. Now hold on, you're the one who brought him here. And they run away. Alright, look, it's Dunking and the two sisters. Oh, you're safe. I heard you entered this building and it had me worried. Dunking, this is where they're giving Shadow Pokemon to the winners of the battle challenges. Shadow Pokemon? Those ferocious Pokemon that even attack people? Yes, they're giving away Shadow Pokemon to thugs for some reason. It doesn't look good. They were using the Colosseum to do that? Big lady, my Papa's Pokemon was taken away by Meyer B's prisoner. Is that the Pokemon he was talking about earlier? He did what? Meyer B used a dirty move like that? It's Papa's Plusle. Aww, Papa has a Plusle. I'm so worried that they might be mean to it. Trust me, that Plusle's fine. It's humiliating, but with Plusle in their filthy hands, my own hands are tied. He's not getting away with this, that rotten Meyer B. But we're here now. We'll get Plusle back for you. Right, Wes? You know, normally I would joke around and say no, but when it comes to the man's Plusle, oh, we are here for you. I know I can always count on you, Wes. Ducking, it's dangerous inside the building. You got to get everyone out to safety. Thanks for everything. I have to depend on you. I have no choice. Be careful. Meyer B might look like a clown, but his battling is all business. Before we end the episode off, I want to pick up this little binder right here. Wes found an iron file. Wes obtained the iron file. Iron file H has been written on the file's cover. You want to read it? Hyper mode. Shadow Pokemon, perhaps because of their own overwhelming power, may behave abnormally at times. They may engage in such behavior as ignoring orders, even turning on their own trainers in battle. This I have named Hyper Mode. On the plus side, Hyper Mode raises the critical ratio of Shadow Rush. However, Hyper Mode also prevents the use of all items on the Pokemon. Hyper Mode is easily dispelled. Simply call the Pokemon by name. However, this method has a major drawback. Calling the Shadow Pokemon's name causes the closed door of its heart to loosen and even open. Further research is urgently needed. Shadow Pokemon Labs Chief Ian. Alright guys, with that being done, we have entered the Ciphered Lair. Next episode, we're going to try to go through this lair, find Meyer B, and take back Plusle by any means necessary. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all next time for more Pokemon. Also, sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.